creative, maybe a little bit conventional. I'm going to be playing with non-conventional with the waste book, with this other project, which is all about mapoids. But this is also part of the mapoids, because I believe that the mapoids can go both into the past and into the future. So I've been doing that. Welcome, Heavenly Dew, welcome. Thanks so much for joining. And sorry about my looking at this direction. That's where I'm reading the comments and also making sure that the laptop doesn't collapse all the way down. I have a very strange setup. I still have to figure it out. And now going from the studio, there's so many things that I have to take into account. Have I turned on the microphone and everything going on? Good day. How are you? Great to see you. So I'm just going to be practicing a little bit, because I realized that the variation number 1 is in a desperate state. So now I want to do kind of like a series of videos and just to portray this project, because I realized that I can't do this. Ruben, hello, hi, award, welcome, thanks for joining and for also supporting. Saturn looks, thank you, yes. So I don't know, it's with the light is always a challenge. So I just have one source of light over there, natural light. I love the natural light, by the way. But I also realized that there's a bit of disadvantage if I'm going during the European daytime. It's completely too early for America, and then also especially on the weekends. So how is everybody doing on this weekend? And now I'm going to be going into the duality footprint, this mind conquering the genetics. That's the piece I'm working on. Policies for okay, thank you for subscribing. I'm just trying to read everything that's going on the screen. So now this one, the number 1, I felt that I've never really understood it fully. Like, it's there in terms of the notes, more or less, but it's still not in a proper state. Earl, welcome. Thanks for joining. So it's not even there in terms of the notes. I don't know why I'm doing this. Calm weekend, right? Temporally welcome as well. It's wonderful. So all the community from the Periscope that hope we hang out after the Periscope is gone. I have a very strange feeling about that app. I'm now downloading all of the previous streams, and maybe I will be reminiscing by sharing some of the previous streams on the OBS. And it could also be a part of this mapoids that I'm doing, which is a really large scale questioning of our reality, of our memory. And then this morning, as I was reading this, I'm reading the book Orality and Literacy. And actually, when I was in America, I was studying, researching a lot about that, the oral cultures. And in fact, Adam Perry, and I forgot the name, and the other Perry, the son and the father, they were researching the oral cultures of the Yugoslavia, because there was still some remnants of it. It's interesting, in this kind of Byzantine influenced part of the world, there seems to be more of the primordial. So all of these, and then I wrote about it, which I'm going to be publishing on my Patreon if somebody wants to join in there. And I think also that the replays of all of the live streams are going on Patreon, because I have issue with YouTube with always giving this kind of thinking that this is some famous recording from their discography houses, where they have obviously some kind of a machine contract with, so the humanity suffers. So anyway, so I'm now going into the duality footprint, mind. Okay, so I think it's something to do with my just trying too much. I need to get very comfortable with this. The same name on Patreon. Yes, it's Ideas Rex. Sorry, not Arena Ideas, it's Ideas Rex. But if you put Arena Ideas, you'll also find. So I'm thinking actually to divide it to. Yesterday I was thinking about it. Actually, why to document absolutely publicly everything? Because I think this is still kind of an inner sanctum when I go live and share it, and it's okay to have temporal, but maybe it's with the inner people that it should be always available. I think this documenting. So YouTube counts music, composer, copyright. No, Roger, thanks for joining as well. So what I've been happy, like the day before yesterday, and I have a super extreme schedule. There is a lot of things going on in my life. And then I had to spend about several hours disputing the copyright claim on my live stream from Haps, where I was just practicing. I was practicing Bach. I was practicing Prokofiev. There was even sight reading Claire de Lune, so it was full of mistakes. It's not at the recording level. I wasn't even using this microphone, which I'm using right now, which is also not 100% in terms of the quality. And I'm getting the copyright claim as they thinking that it's some, I don't know, some recorded artist display that I'm using the music from, and it couldn't be more ridiculous. Because there is absolutely no ground for that. And now it's for entire month, it's going to be kind of non-monetizable, which means if it's monetized, they are gaining. So I think this is very unfair towards the creators. So I mean to be getting this kind of stuff. Count music before recording ever done copyright was on songs. Yes, so Roger, about that as well. That's very important. So music was not. I had that. You had also. Oh, great. Yeah, maybe you can also share how you dealt with it. So what's happening is that Bach lived 4 centuries ago. So it's public domain. Okay, Beethoven lived a little bit less, but is still in many centuries. Prokofiev lived in a previous century, so usually it counts as the life of a composer, and it varies from country to country. So even that's behind, because these pieces that I'm working on, and so they are composed in 1940s, and that's well into the composer's life. So there is even that is 50 years has passed since the death of the composer. So there is absolutely no, at the moment, if I was performing something from a live composer, actually right now I do have a piece from a live composer, this one, and it's my friend. So I just wonder if they are going to be, anyway, I don't know this. I still have to be learning it. So it's hello, welcome, Custom Lambo, welcome. Thanks for joining. So that's what's happening. Then people copyright performances of auto copyright style. So what's happening is that the discographic houses, do I call that way? EMI, Deutsche Grammophon, and all of these things. They have it's kind of regulated with you. The way I understand, I don't know if it's true, that the machine, the algorithm of YouTube is constantly browsing, and the same applies to Instagram. Once I had one piece which you could see that it's not Muraya Peraya. They thought it was Muraya Peraya playing one of the pieces. I think it was this one actually. And then, of course, I disputed within a few hours. They acknowledged my dispute, and that was regulated. They released the video. But in this process of penalization, the algorithm had pushed my piece way down, and it didn't get the exposure as it was supposed to, which is the purpose of Instagram, right? And so, Nocturne in the sharp request. Actually, I'm a classical pianist, so I can't do too many requests. I do have some very strange love towards the Moonlight Sonata. So if you want that, maybe, which I just started yesterday. Only one? What do you mean? Nocturne? Yeah, I don't even have the music sheets from the Chopin. these images. But now I feel like I want to touch it. I need to find the music first, by the way. Where is it? Da Bartok, Allegro Barbaro, that I want to play sometimes as well. Where is my music? This is the constant search. Prelude. Yeah, I can't do the requests. I'm sorry. I can only do what I'm already working on, which on the here it is. Okay, so I'm going to be working a little bit on this Chopin, since you mentioned the Presto, the fourth etude, Opus 10. So we are going to be seeing the inside of what's happening. So this is a very important line. So Chopinian. Yes, so I'm a concert pianist. So many years. I started at the age of 8, and then I went on through all of this, like competitions and concerts, and a lot of going on. So I did everything, the conservatory and all of the all the master classes. So I was studying with some of the quite famous composers, the pianists like Jano Yando and Daniela Benner, and a lot. I was studying in America with oh my God, I forgot her name. Now this is the moment of embarrassment. I mean, it's at the tip of my tongue. A Japanese pianist who was fantastic for me. I'll have to read my CV. I literally forgot the most important pianist I was studying under. It's just a block, you know. And then, of course, many others. And in Paris, Natalia Pavlovna, and then also Ruth Harte in London. Rika Koasanuma. Rika Ko, for some reason I had Michio or something. Michio Kaki, maybe that's why. Rika Koasanuma is also the lady I was studying with, and actually I remember the Messiaen. Oh my God, the Messiaen. Actually, I don't have it right now. But that was very, very interesting for me. It's okay if you don't know this. So I can't actually read you. You're still there. Hold on a second. No love greater. I'm sorry, I don't recognize the username. If you give me the name, maybe then I can memorize it. And because I don't recognize, honestly, the username is a little bit. No loves greater. No loves greater. I really can't. And you can see somebody who is capable of just forgetting the pianist that I was studying under. So it's desperate when it comes to and it's not an insult. I'm really enjoying this moment of togetherness, and I'm trying to have as much as possible when it comes to the interaction. actually working on this book. Now it's present, just living in the moment. Exactly. Should recognize. No, love Richard. I can't recognize, but is this Christopher? In like a month. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I have been streaming here and there, but I'm now streaming from apps. As you know, Periscope is going. So we all have to migrate, and it's multi streaming to many platforms. And so, hold on a second. I want to adjust. I just realized that the camera is not as positioned properly. It's always so many things. So now I'm actually streaming from the studio, which is why I'm reading the comments in that direction, and I have to kind of, yes. Okay, keep up the. Thank you so much. Yes. So yeah, I was also working on the Goldberg variation. I'm doing a little video for the kind of presentation artist talk open studio. So I'm going to be sharing all of that as well. Have a great time. Dancing is what dancing is what clears your soul. Dancing is what makes you more wonderful. I like that. Thank you. But it got okay. So thanks for the okay. So here it's actually Chopin is in turmoil. Okay, let's. Okay, so practicing actually working on this one. Now, it's getting also a little bit on a cold side, but that's great for the piece like this. Let's just work on it a little. Then it's getting a bit strange. Let's just work on this part. Yeah, I wouldn't actually accept the Broadway. I don't like anything show-like. I prefer the recordings. I'm along the lines of those pianists that are like Glenn Gould, just recordings and live streaming. I'm sure that Glenn Gould would have loved this kind of togetherness, but complete apartness, complete isolation, and this sense of coldness of being of open sourcing, right? And exploring all of these aspects. So, yeah, it just. Okay, привет, welcome. Snudo. Please, everyone, migrate to hubs. And also, I would like to say that there is it a challenge? There is a challenge. So if you want to start broadcasting yourself, you can actually get paid $25 if you use my invite link over there. I think just Arena ID, something like that. You can find it until. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No. I can't answer this now. Um, so, and then you have to be streaming for a month, actually. Sorry, 4 weeks for a month, actually. Sorry, I have to respond to this just as in to be a notification that I'm streaming. Okay. Rasha, welcome. Okay, so now. Now this is like water, isn't it? This part in here, like this still has to be practiced. appreciate it. Welcome, Jack. So this is the culmination actually, so that's why I slowed down just to practice a bit. This hurricane, this girl, I don't know what you mean. Mans insane corpora sano, in the healthy spirit, a healthy body in Latin. Maybe that's what you are trying to say, right? Just to see if I have to stop this live stream. That's better now. On Titan, Attack on the Titan. Thanks for subscribing. Attack on the Titan. I like that idea because I'm always attacking the Titan. I'm always in the struggle with the. Mm, mm. Okay, I have to stop this now because I'm getting some messages. So I will maybe live stream later. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see everybody later. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you another time. Bye. Bye. Bye.